Hey guys, welcome back to Electrical Car Repair Live. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. In today's video we'll be working on a BMW 3 Series, guys. This will be the 3 Series from year 2005 to year 2013. I'm talking about generation E90, E91, E92, E93, guys. We'll show you where your purge valve is located, purge control valve is located, how to remove it and how to replace it. Stay with us, we'll cover everything from start to finish today, guys. Quick introduction to the channel. Every single car we get at the shop, we make at least 200 free repair videos. Specifically on BMW, guys, 3 Series, this generation will probably have close to 400 or 500 free repair videos provided to you guys. Why we do all that? Simply because our mission in the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel and like the video, guys, so we can keep providing these free videos. If you need to buy a new purge valve, control valve, any parts or tools for your BMW, check out the link in the description of the video below. It will be shared there for your convenience. So this specifically is a BMW 325i, but if you have 328, 330i, guys, the procedure will be about the same for all of them with that 6-cylinder engine. It may be very helpful on the 4-cylinder engines as well. But if you have the 6-cylinder, straight 6-cylinder engine, this one will be very helpful. So let me explain now, okay, what we need to do. So the 323i uses the same 6-cylinder engine, guys, but one is a 2.5, one is a 3.0. Practically there is no difference, but if you're trying to find where your purge control valve is located, guys, let's explain what we first did here. Okay, this is the power steering fluid reservoir. There is two nuts that we need to remove, and we just barely flipped it on the side a little bit. Here we remove the air filter box. If you want to see the video for the air filter box removal, it will be on our channel, guys. Search for it, BMW E90 air filter box removal. We'll try to put the link in the description of the video below. Check it out. And later, guys, okay, what we did, we removed the intake boot from the air filter box to the throttle body. Okay, and the throttle body mounts like that, okay, on the intake manifold. This is where the intake boot mounts, and we remove the throttle body. Practically you don't have to, guys, remove the throttle body, but we had to. Why? Let's explain now quick, guys. Because we have that bracket here. That bracket is holding quite a few wires on that engine, and without removing the throttle body, we couldn't get these two clips loose. Okay, you can see you have two clips here that are holding, one here, one over there. So what I did, I went with two screwdrivers, one on this side, okay, one on the other side, and I went and pried those up, okay, and at the same time while I was prying up with two screwdrivers, I pulled it out, and that whole assembly of wires came out, guys. Now if you look at it underneath, this is, guys, this is where, guys, your purge control valve is located, right underneath. Now it should have two lines, one that goes to the intake manifold from the purge control valve to the intake manifold, and one that comes to the purge control valve. And if you want to see how to test them, guys, we'll have a video on the channel, and we will try to share the link in the description of the video below as well. So now, guys, what does the purge control valve do? Okay, let me explain quick before we continue. That bottom hose that goes to the purge control valve, it comes from the fuel tank. The fuel vapors from the fuel tank, the gasoline vapors, guys, gasoline expands when it gets hot, and instead of being released in the atmosphere, those vapors come to the valve. When the valve detects that there is enough pressure in the fuel tank, there is another sensor, that valve will open and the vapors will go in the intake manifold, burn through the engine. That way you will not lose fuel, the car will be more efficient, and you will not pollute, guys. So that's the main purpose of the purge control valve. So right here, guys, on top we have one hose that we need to disconnect that goes to the intake. You see those teeth here, you have one thing on the other side, you squish towards each other and pull it out. I pre-loosen it so I can save you some time. Okay, and it comes kind of like in an angle. Okay, now we have one hose on the bottom, guys. Okay, right there. Let me just focus quick, give me a second, because it's very limited room and the camera is trying to focus here. Okay, right here there is another hose on the bottom, squish here again and pull it out. You have one wiring harness towards the back. Okay, there is metal plate that you push up, disconnect the wire, and now what I usually do here, it may be stuck. What I do, I get a screwdriver. Usually, guys, we get a screwdriver, and okay, you push on that bushing a little bit, and eventually, okay, it comes out, guys. Okay, perfect. Now you need to feed the purge control valve down, but without. If you want to see how to test it, guys, video will be on the channel, please check it out, guys. But this is, guys, okay, the purge control valve. That's how we remove it on BMW E90 E91 E92 E93. Hopefully, guys, the video will be helpful to any of you trying to figure something like that out if you need to buy a new one. We'll, guys, have the link in the description of the video below, please check it out. So hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching, please subscribe, and see you guys next time.